Hey YouTube, in this video I am going to show you the gameplay of the 10 NES Ambassador games for the 3DS, starting with Super Mario Bros. It's loading. So I'm going to do one player game. If you do two players, it for some reason, once you die with Mario, it just freezes when you go to Luigi. So this is the original game that started it all with the Mario series, and I believe this game is actually one of the second best-selling game in history. I'm not sure though. So here's the first level. No. Oh, I'm not very good at this game. So, if you have New Super Mario Bros., you might be noticing that this is the exact same thing that they had on that game. That's because it's just basically this exact same game, except they just remade it for DS graphics and controls. So, that's Super Mario Bros. Next, I'm going to show you Zelda, the original Zelda, that again started one of the best-selling series of all time. And one of the best series too. So let's start. So in this game, if you didn't know this already, all the Zelda games follow a storyline that doesn't necessarily go in the order that they came out. And in this game, this is what would happen if Link doesn't defeat Ganondorf the first time he faces him. So, I'm gonna go into the first dungeon here. This game's really hard. You have only 3 times that you can get hit by something before you die. And I've already made some progress in this dungeon, so that's why some of these doors are already unlocked. Oh, and I died. Yeah. So, and now we have Balloon Fight. I actually had never heard of this game before the Ambassador games, but it's one of my favorites for the Ambassadors. So I'm gonna do one player. So in this game, you're like a mouse kind of guy flying around on a balloon, trying to kill the other guys. And if you get hit by the other guys, you lose a balloon. If you lose all your balloons, you die. And also, if you go too far down into the water, you die, but I didn't, so. And that guy's just gonna fly into the water, and oh, well, I got eaten by a sea monster. That's not good. But I still won anyway. So, next up we have Metroid, the original one, that, like so many of these games, started a great series that is still going on today. It's weird, in this game there's no start menu, you just start in the first level. Oh, I guess there is one. So, start, then you just appear in the first level. So, yes, you're Samus like in all the other games. I haven't really looked into this game much, so I don't really know much of the storyline, but I haven't really got past the first level. Like most of these games, are really hard. And if you look in the top left corner, you can see that you have, instead of having health, you have energy. And it's weird, when you get hit by an enemy, you don't lose 1 energy, you lose like about 5 energy. And I can't get under there, so that's Metroid. And next is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. I feel like this game is actually really kind of odd. You'll see why. Whenever it's a lot, obviously a lot more, I don't know what to say, like, I guess I could say better, but I do appreciate classic. Yeah, see, whenever you run into an enemy, you go into a whole, sort of, and you go into a side-scrolling level. Kinda weird. It's also really hard, like the original Zelda game. And that's Zelda 2, the Adventure of Link. Next we have Wrecking Crew, which I guess actually figured out how to play recently. Before I never understood it. I'm gonna reset it. It's gonna one-player game. And I'm actually not sure of the object of this game. I know that you're supposed to smash everything that you can. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, though. So, and you also, if you can see him, there's a red guy following my path, sort of like the Shadow Mario in 3D Land. And if he runs into you, it's game over. So yeah, you just go around trying to destroy all this stuff. I think it's a pretty good game. I haven't really got anywhere in it though. I'm still on the first level. So that's Wrecking Crew. Then there is Donkey Kong Jr. I don't really like this game much. I just feel like it goes really slowly, and I just like fast-paced games. So I didn't know if anyone else knows this, but Donkey Kong Jr., who appears in this game, Super Mario Kart, and many other older Nintendo games, is actually DK that you see in the newer ones. And the original monkey in Donkey Kong is actually not DK. It's Cranky Kong, who is completely different, and Donkey Kong Jr. is DK. So, the object of this game is to get as far up to there to Cranky Kong to free him from Mario, who has him chained up. And I believe he was called Jumpman then. So, that's Donkey Kong Jr. Then we have Ice Climber. The Ice Climbers appeared in many Smash Bros. Games. They're one of the most powerful characters in it. So, the object of this game is to smash your way up the mountain to get to that bird, and whatever he has. I'm not sure what that is. So you jump up and hit those squares. You try to jump up and just keep going up as far as you can to get to that bird with what looks like an eggplant. I doubt it actually is an eggplant, but you never know. Old games can be kind of odd sometimes. That's pretty much all you do in Ice Climber. So, next we have Yoshi. This is one of my favorites of the NES Ambassador games. It's sort of like Mario Tetris, but sort of different. And so, I'm just gonna do basic. And so what you do, you're supposed to, as these different Mario-related characters drop down, you're supposed to pile them on top of each other. Matching characters, if you get matching characters on top of each other, they'll disappear, leaving more room for you to put more characters, and the object is to stay alive as long as you can. And it's game over when they reach the top where the other characters are before coming down. It can be kind of slow moving sometimes, but once you get farther in it, it gets pretty hard and intense. And so, the last game that was in the NES Ambassador games is NES Open Tournament Golf. And I used to be pretty good at this game, but I stopped playing it for a while, and now I can't figure it out at all. So, but at least you'll get to see some of it. It's cool you get to play in US, Japan, or UK, which is United Kingdom. I'm gonna do a new game. So, I don't know who this guy is. Just get past the cutscene. So, you choose your swing speed, your club, and if you want to have top spin, and if you want to have backspin, and yeah. So, I'm just gonna do normal everything. Yeah, this game is kind of hard. I can't figure it out, really. Yeah, that's what keeps happening to me. I keep missing. It's kind of odd. I really have no idea how to play this. Oh, I think I have it. Okay. Guess I don't. Well, that's the NES Ambassador games. Hope you liked them. I'm going to make a video about the Game Boy Advance Ambassador games. So, I'll see you in my next video.